Now let us discuss the scope of managerial economics. This concept is very important in examination point of view. What is managerial economics? And explain the scope of managerial economics. So this is a diagram which explains what is the scope of managerial economics. The main focus of managerial economics is to find an optimal solutions to a given managerial problem, and this problem may related to the production, reduction or control of cost, determination of price, make or buy decisions, inventory decisions, capital management, or profit planning and management, or investment decisions, or market structure, or demand decision, or demand forecasting, or input output decision, or any type of managerial decision area in the business. So the main intention is to give an optimal solution for the managerial problem in the business. So here, for take the best decisions in the managerial areas, every business person need to understand and apply the economic concepts, apply or understand the economic concepts, economic techniques, economic tools, or economic theories. Then only possible to get the optimum solutions for the managerial problems in the business. So based on this diagram, we may also define the managerial economics as it is an application of concepts, techniques, tools, theories of managerial economics applied to managerial decision areas for optimum solution is known as managerial economics. We are applying these concepts and techniques, theories of economics or managerial economics in various managerial decision areas in order to get the optimum solution. So while all these are all the problems, the managerial economists make use of the concepts, tools and techniques of economics and other related disciplines to find the optimal solutions to a given managerial problems. So as and when required, the managerial economics also can take the subject from others, techniques from other subjects like mathematics, statistics, economics, accountancy, organizational behavior, sociology, psychology, and so on. So if it is required, the managerial economics can take managerial economist can take the help from the different subjects in order to get the optimum solution. So here now let us see one by one how these managerial areas can work effectively in the business. So the first one is production. So respected to the production, the managerial economics can understand the production process. How much products to be produced, when to produce, what to produce, based on the demand in the market, how much quantity of products to be produced in the business, as well what are the different factors to be procured or purchased in order to produce the optimum products, optimum production in the business. In that case, in this case or in this area, the managerial economics can apply the production function techniques. Production function techniques are production theories in order to produce the optimum quantity of the products to meet the demand in the market. The second one is reduction or control of cost. So this is also very important area where the managers need to take the decisions by using the managerial economic concepts like cost theories. Cost theories are used to apply this area in order to control the cost or reduce the cost and maximize the profits. Maximize the profits. Whenever you are or we are reducing the cost of the production means indirectly we are maximizing the profits for the business. To reduce the cost of the production, to reduce the cost of operations of the business, here we require to apply the cost concepts of managerial economics to take the effective managerial decisions. And the third one is determination of price of the products given or the service given in the market or the business. So at the time of fixing the price for the product, the managerial economics concepts can play a very significant role in the business. And what is the suitable price to be fixed based on the total cost of the production or demand in the market, or based on the competition in the market, or based on the various factors. So here at the time of fixing the price for the product or determining the price for the produced product or the service in the business, here the managerial economics can help very much. The next one is make or buy decision. So to take the decision whether to produce the products in the business and sell in the market, or buy the product in the market and sell the same product in some other markets. To take the decisions on making or buying the products, also the managerial economics can play a very significant role. If you are taking the effective decisions on this, automatically you can reduce the risk of the losses for the business. So the next one is inventory decisions. So inventory in terms of raw material, work in progress and finished goods. How much raw material is required to produce the product? What is the effective quantity or the suitable quantity, whether it is 100 units or the 200 units or the 300 units. So to decide that the number of units to be procured in terms of raw material, or how much raw materials to be hold in the godowns in order to meet the demand in the future. So these kind of decisions may be taken by the business managers by using the managerial economic concepts. The next one is capital management. Yes, this is also very important concept or the managerial decision area where the managerial economic concepts can be applied. So capital is a very scarce resources for any business. So if you people or business people are not handling the capital or allocating the capital effectively as per the requirement, automatically the company may get losses or it need to face more and more risk in the business in the future. So managing the capital is also one of the important concept. For that the capital budgeting techniques may be applied in order to reduce the risk of the projects, risk of the business. The next one is profit planning and management. How to generate the profits, how to attain the profits, and after making the profits, after generating the profits, how to retain the profits in the business, whether to retain in the same business or diversify the profits in the other business areas. So to take these kind of decisions, the managerial economics concepts may be useful. And the investment decisions. Investment decision means here making the expenditures on the fixed assets, whether to invest on the fixed assets or not. To take such decisions in the business, we need to apply the managerial economic concepts. So investment is not a small amount. Investment, we are using the word investment means that is related to the fixed capital. As we have the scarce resources in terms of capital, we need to take utmost care while using or while investing in the business, because once you have invested in the business on fixed assets, it is irreversible. It is not possible to take back in terms of cash. So here, while taking the decisions, we need to take utmost care in terms of investment. At the time of taking the investment decisions, the managerial economics can be managerial economic concepts can be applied. And the market structures. Yes, markets also one of the concept of managerial economics or economics. At the time of identifying the different market structures, we need to apply this managerial economic concept, whether it is perfect competition or imperfect competition, monopoly competition, monopolistic competition, or what is operating in. So based on the nature of the market, based on the type of market operating, we need to apply the various principles in the business. If it is perfect competition, we need to apply different concepts. If it is monopoly or monopolistic competition, we need to apply the different concepts of managerial economics. So based on the type of market operating, we need to apply the different concepts of managerial economics in order to attain the more market, in order to obtain the more market in the more market, means more share in the market. The next one is demand decisions and demand decisions. Yes, demand decisions, estimating the demand, forecasting the demand, predicting the demand, or identifying the demand for the product in the business is very important factor or the area. If you are not able to estimate or able to predict or able to identify the demand for your product in the market, you may not produce the sufficient products to meet the demand in the market. Or if you supply more than the demand in the market, that is loss to the company. Or if you are not able to meet the demand in the market, means that is also one kind of loss to the business. Therefore, here we must understand, we must estimate the demand for the product in the market. In this area also, the managerial economics concept may play very significant role in the business. So they are the different managerial areas where the managerial economic concepts, techniques, theories and principles play a very significant role. Now let us see the main areas of managerial economics. These are the various areas of managerial economics in which the managerial economics can play a very significant role in order to take the best decisions to get the maximize the profits, to get the optimum solutions for the areas. Let us see one by one, such as demand decisions, input output decisions, price output decisions, and profit related decisions, investment decisions, and economic forecasting and forward planning. So the first one is economic demand decisions. So the analysis of demand and forecasting the demand is a very important area in every business. If the business is not in a position to estimate the demand for the product, or not able to identify the demand for the product or the service, the business cannot be survived for a long period. So the behavioral implications, such as the needs of the customers, responses to a given change in the price or the supply, are analyzed in a scientific manner. If you are not in a position to estimate the demand in a scientific manner, that is the customer's perception, customer's income level, customer's purchasing power, in order to estimate the demand for our product. This is a scientific manner to estimate the demand for our product. So this is possible only through the managerial economics. The impact of changes in prices, income levels, and prices of the alternative products or the services are also need to be assessed. Accordingly, the decisions are taken to maximize the profits. Here, demand at the different price levels at the different points of time is forecast to plan the supply accordingly. And here, initiate the changes if required. in terms of prices, in terms of quality, in terms of quantity, or wherever it is required, based on the research, based on the investigation, based on the data available, based on the information available, the economists need to take the decision. So that is called as application of economic concepts, collecting the information from the market or from the customers in order to take the decisions, in order to make the appropriate changes in the business. So if it is necessary, here the business persons or the business managers should take the decisions or to change the decisions accordingly to maximize the profits. Here this managerial economics especially play a significant role in determination of elasticity of demand, and the demand forecasting constitute the strategic issues that the managerial economics handle in a scientific way. That is, in case of demand forecasting as well as the elasticity of demand, estimating the elasticity of demand, these economists used to play a significant role to give the best suggestions to the business respect to the demand decisions. And the second one is input and output decisions. Yes, input and output decisions also plays a very significant role in business. These decisions also will affect more on the decisions. Input decisions means in terms of raw material, in terms of technology, in terms of machinery, in terms of manpower, skilled manpower or unskilled manpower, and so on. Whereas output decisions means in terms of finished products, terms of quantity, quality, and so on. So here taking the decisions in input and output also very important decision or the managerial decision area in every business. Here the cost of inputs in relation to the output are studied to optimize the profits. So production function and the cost functions are estimated to given certain parameters. The behavior of the cost at the different levels of production is assessed in this case of decisions. Some costs are fixed, some costs are semi-fixed, and some costs are variable. Means fixed, variable, and semi-variable costs are available in the business. So we need to understand which type of cost is mostly affecting on these decisions, and the quantity of the production increase remains constant or decrease with additional increase in the inputs. So here if you want to increase the production or decrease the production or maintain the same production, we also require to take the help of the managerial economics. So this decision deals with, that is input output decision deals with the changes in the production following changes in inputs which could be substitute or the complementary. So here estimating the cost or estimating the inventory in order to taking the decision is also one of the important in which the managerial economics can play a very significant role. The next one is price output decisions. Yes, we have purchased, procured raw material, started production, and the production process also completed. Now the product is ready to distribute. Now the product is ready for the consumption. Now before distributing, before consuming, before sending the product to the customer or the market, the business should take the decision on price. So here application of economic concepts, techniques are the tools at the time of taking the decisions on price on the output or the finished good or the service is known as price output decision. Here the production is ready and the task is to determine the price for these products at different market situations such as perfect competition market, imperfect competition market in terms of monopoly, monopolistic, or oligopoly, duopoly, and whatever the market it is, we need to take the decision on the price at different markets. So the features of these markets and how price is determined in each of these competitive situations is studied very carefully in order to take the decisions on price, which will maximize the profits of the business. which will increase the demand for a commodity, which will compete with the competitors in the market. The pricing policies, pricing methods, strategies, and practices are plays a very important role in study all these markets in order to take the decisions on the price output. And the next one is profit related decisions. Yes, if you take the decisions, appropriate decisions on pricing, appropriate decisions on input and output, appropriate decisions on estimating the demand, and others, automatically these profits will increase. So here taking the decisions related to the profits also very important. So after taking the decisions on the remaining areas, you may generate some profits in the business. Here we need to employ the techniques such as break-even analysis, cost reduction and cost control, ratio analysis to ascertain the level of the profit. If we understand what is the size of the profits, what is the level of the profit, we require to apply the managerial economic concepts like break-even analysis, cost control and cost reduction, and break-even ratio analysis, and these are the different economic concepts which are applying to estimate the profit related decisions. Here the ratio analysis is the subject which is related to the accountancy or accounting. Now we are applying to estimate or to take the decisions on profit related decisions. So now we are taking the help of accounting in order to take profit related decisions. So in this way we are taking the help from the different subjects where and where required to take the decisions in the various managerial areas. Here, respect to the break-even point or the break-even analysis, we are concerned with the profit planning and control. In other words, if the firm produces less than break-even point, it losses. We can also plan the production needed to attain the given level of profit in the short run. If we are producing more than the break-even point, we may get more profits. But if there is no demand for our product in the market, it could be the losses. It would be the losses. So here, based on the other decisions in the business, we need to take the decisions on the profit related decisions by using the break-even point. With respect to the cost reduction and control, it deals with the strategies to reduce the total cost of the production, and also it is used to reduce the wastage of raw material, the wastage of the products, the wastage of other factors. So these indirectly enhance the level of profit. Where and when the business is able to reduce the wastages, reduce the cost of the production, indirectly it will increase, it will add to the profits, means enhance the level of the profit. And with respect to the ratio analysis concepts are related to the accounting subject, so which will help to analyze the profit level of the business. And here the ratio analysis tools are techniques like solvency ratios, profitability ratios, general profitability ratios, turnover ratios, liquidity ratios. All these are the different ratios which are directly or indirectly applying in the business in order to estimate the level of the profit. So in this way we can take the decisions on the profits is comes under the profit related decisions. The next one is investment decisions. Yes, the capital is very scarce resource for any business. Once you have invested in any area, it is irreversible. We cannot take it back. Hence, we need to take utmost care at the time of taking the decisions respect to the investments. Investment decisions are also called as capital budgeting decisions. So these involve commitment of the large funds. Investments involve commitment of large funds which determine the fate of the firm. If you are not taking the decisions or the right decisions in respect to the investments, that will change the fate of the business, because the investments are irreversible nature in any business. Hence, the manager needs to take utmost care. He should he should alert while taking the decisions on investments in the business, while purchasing the fixed assets, while purchasing technology or the machinery by using the huge capital. You should take the necessary actions. You need to take some help from the economic concepts and the tools in order to take the best decisions in respect to the investment. The next one is economic forecasting and forward planning. So this is also a very important area where the managerial economics plays a significant role. So economic forecasting leads to forward planning. The firm operates in an environment which is dominated by the external and internal factors. So the external factors include the major forces like government policy, competition, employment, labor, and income levels, and so on. So all these are the various factors from the outside may influence our business, where these influence its decisions related to the production, human resources, finance, and marketing of the business from the outside, that is from the external point of view. Whereas coming to the internal factors like policies of the business, procedures of the business, terms and conditions of the business relating to the finance, skilled people, unskilled people, labor, employees, purchase of raw material, purchase of machinery, markets, and production. All these are the various factors that are from the internal of the business. So it is necessary to forecast the trends in the economy to plan for the future in terms of investments, in terms of profits, in terms of products, in terms of markets. This will minimize the risk and uncertainty about the future of the business. So here this is also very important decision area where the managerial economics can play a significant role. So they are the various important or main areas of managerial economics in any business.